Oh, that's right. We were with Sebastian. There he is.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Okay. Oh my god, I don't even have my school clothes on. Okay, are there other, yes. What are the other quests? Astronomy class. Okay. I could attend astronomy class. That seems important. We need to get our gear on. School clothes, school clothes. Excellent. And school cloak. That's not bad. Bit more green on that one. It works. Alright, yeah, sure. Alright, let's get to astronomy class. Oh, it's ominous. I wish they did the reaction when the ghosts go through you, where you have like that old shaky feeling. What is happening?
Ah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Is that Natty? That kid just spit fire. Oh, that is Natty. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna act like that's normal. Okay, yeah, we'll wait. Do I have to wait again? Oh, I can go in. Okay.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
I know she's not swimming.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know.
It's my
You can
first
share
class.
with Mr. Takar.
Amit.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
Okay, good job, me.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Crystal.
Dismissed.
She hates us.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. we met in potions class? I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's great.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have.
Of course I have.
It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. What a good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
No, I could show you Sirius. He's my godfather. Hello.
Good for England.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
I mean, it is pretty nice.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
I'm sure you were going to be making a concoction of sorts.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Alright. That's a take.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
Interesting.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Alright.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Alright.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we?
Just give him all the attitude after he literally gave you a telescope. It's fine.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
All I ever never do is leave the classroom. I'm barely
It's
in
not
it.
that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
He doesn't seem like he charges ahead all that often.
Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few.
Age bathtub. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene.
Nothing to be concerned about.
Should probably keep that out.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
So you're not coming in?
Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Are you
Oh
afraid
no,
of spiders?
not this close to school, I mean.
Where was the thing that was flying around? Over there.
Depulso.
Nope, not that.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Yeah, I think we're too far. Okay.
Look,
anyways.
there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Okay.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
I did go the wrong way. Whoops. Yeah.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Revelio.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Right.
Accio.
I already did that. Okay, now I have to meet Natty, right? Speak with Sebastian. Sebastian and Ominis were arguing in the Great Hall. I should find out what this is about. Yes, we should. Alright, here we go. My friends are fighting. I must help.
Do you hang-seekers call this swordplay?
What are they arguing?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominis speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominis swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominis' family history is personal to him.
Well, I want to know.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominis learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Yeah, I tried to use it on Bellatrix Lestrange once, but I didn't mean it, so it didn't go well. But I could mean it this time.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominis described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominis that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominis. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominis and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominis trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Okay.
I'll make Ominis understand. He'll change his mind.
If you say so.
Mm-hmm.